Hello and welcome back to Factorio. Um, yes. Uh, okay, where are we at the moment? Right, we got green, red, and military going. Surprised we got all that. I'm surprised we got that much, to be honest. Wait, hang on, am I duplicating these by accident? But I think this only makes one. No, it makes two. I was about to say. It's kind of impressive. Okay, right. So we have our gun line completed. Everything is running. It's all up here, right? Yeah. Right. Do I really not have enough to keep this going? Full speed? There's that. There's that. And that. Okay, that should help that. Should help us make a bit more, right? Yeah. This is starting to back up too, so it's gonna. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That speeds up the walls a little bit. Got our iron ore all making. We are indeed solar powered. All that's next is to run up here so we can finally get these off the thing. I want to make that a fast one just so that I can grab them. There we go. Now they all have bullets. But yeah, the next thing we're going to need is oil. Which means making a train line. I've decided I think I'm going to go with a train line. Or I can. Yeah, I think I will probably go with a train line. Ooh, hello. These guys going to attack soon? If they are, we might watch this. Look at them wiggling around, thinking of attacking. For eternity waits for no fish. Doesn't make any sense. I have a feeling they're going to attack soon. Oh, look there. Look, another buddy. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Upwards of like 20, I think. Probably more. Oh, there they go. Look at them go. Da 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 da, ba dee da ba ba do. Man, that's really nice. Okay, right. So I do want to get down to here. This is the easiest one to get to. So, yeah, I think we will probably have to go train line for that. Which I don't exactly like that I'm having to do. Going train line is not fun. And there goes our base power. Though that does also mean our pollution is going down as well. Yep, there it goes. I could have sworn I hooked this up to the wall and disconnected the wall. Wait, no, I reconnected the wall because we're going to try to just go off of solar power right now. And also, doing only power during the day, I feel like is a lot easier. Also, we get up to speed pretty damn quick. Also, we get like what? About a minute of off time, so a minute of no pollution. Not exactly the greatest, but now actually, hang on. If I get enough of, so I may have to defend the thing down there with turrets with lasers if I can manage it. I don't know if I will be able to though. Uh, yeah, 50-50 on that. So right now we have this, which then will end up going to this, of which we end up going to this, which needs batteries, steel plates, and all that. But yeah, that's probably what we'll have to use down there. Um, until then, we'll definitely be using gun turrets, which does mean. Hang on, do I have a free lane here? No. If I take out this, I think I might be able to do this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it like this. And essentially put a conveyor line all the way down to over there, and I guess I'd be able to make it like a little gun box, so I think I'll be fine. So maybe I should do like a oil pipeline of destiny. A great oil pipeline. We'll need what? 2 of those to keep this. What does this do? Pump. I think this does 2 things, doesn't it? It helps things move faster and it also loads things, maybe? I don't know. Yep, there we go. I feel like we should put down more solar panels anyways. Because I think at one point I said I don't think we should do anymore because then it'll just mean we have more reserve. But at this point, we are defended enough to where I'm not really worried about it. So, and at some point we'll eventually probably start using electric furnaces away from all this. Oh god, once we get electric furnaces, thankfully the way I've made my systems is this is easily fixable, which is why I kind of built a little bit of around this because I can tear all of this apart and just put electric furnaces thereafter. So yeah, we'll be able to do that now. Ooh. I'm getting a lot of achievements despite the fact I've done all this before. Also, should I use accumulators? Nah. I actually don't mind the having to wait at night thing because it does mean that we produce less pollution overall, making the expansion of our disgusting pollution a little bit less impactful. So, oh, look at them go! They're building up again. Oh, it's so cute. Hmm. How are these guys doing? And I'll live. How are these guys? Anything new attack you yet? No. Which is... Oh, wait, hang on. We have a veteran over here. Look at him. Jeez. He's a private first class. Oh, so the mod is working. Is this every 100 or so, I guess? Oh, no, it's every 200. Okay, well, look at him go. He's better than everyone else. That explains why we had this little here. Yep. Which is kind of why I want to keep these little buckets here. Uh, yeah, we're starting to lose power. But I have enough of these that I think I can do this. And I have the oil pumps that I'm going to need. I feel like I'm going to need a few of those and a boatload more of these and a few more of those. This is going to take a while. Now, with this weird little gun line I'm going to be making, I don't think I actually need many turrets. Because I'm just going to be doing this. Actually, I'll probably go this way. I'm going to make like little... I mean, I guess it wouldn't hurt making a fully fledged gun line, but it's not really... Because it is going to be protecting the... Because I suppose it is going to be protecting the oil line. Which, if that is the case, yeah, I should probably do full gun line. Well, actually, I technically don't have to do full gun line. Yeah, if I use enough of these, I can get this ammo all the way down there. But honestly, probably better if I turn these and these. Yeah, probably. But honestly, I'm just going to leave that there as like a little bit of a probe and then run all the way down to here with a lot of those. Because this, I think is how I'm going to do this. Because there is iron nearby this, so I might just be able to... Oh. The iron's kind of inhabited, but... Oh, well. I mean, I could just run a bullet line down here, but... I really do need that oil. Okay. Well, time for the long walk back. Though, I wonder... Because, yeah, we're definitely going to need a lot of oil. But... Oh, do I do a train line? Because, honestly, a train would probably be easier. Because I can do rail signals and a train stop. Well, I can just do a train stop and rails. Yeah, I'm going to do a train stop and have this little area down here be where this comes from. And then I might even have, like, a transport cart that brings bullets down there. Right, so I need locomotive. But I am going to need to do... How do I do the... Oh, like this. Okay, right. No need. Go away. Right, okay. Huh. And this is probably where this is going to be. Actually, no, I don't have to have it be here, do I? I can actually have it just go in. If I wanted to. So I could have it go in here. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, and then we put this here and that there. Hence why we have this here. Okay, right. And then we need this. This is already hurting my brain. I wanted to get rid of all this anyways, but I would like to keep some of it. No, now realizing, yeah. Damn. There we go, finally. Okay, so this is kind of what we have to work with. So I can make the loop itself bigger. Alright. Okay. We'll probably have our oil stuff done down here. Yeah. We'll have a lot of the oil stuff done down here and brought up. And have the research done up here in this corner. Actually, I don't know if I can. I have to bring it onto this conveyor belt, so I'm going to have to do the research here itself. Oh, wait. Whatever. Right. So this is where I plan to put the pumps. Right there, I guess. Yeah, I'm going to need to go get more iron for this. I'm going to have to make the train first, aren't I? Yeah. Make the train first. Huh. That was a fairly sad attack. We are starting to gain power a little bit. Slowly but surely. Okay, right. Alright. I don't actually need more gun turrets. That's something I don't actually need. I'll take the extra steel because you never know. I'll do this. And that. Uh, going to want more of those, I guess? Because why not? But, that's going to be trickier to make, unfortunately. Not that that's what I need to make right now. Engines. Again. Engines, my old enemy. I made you, and then I took you apart. Actually, I can still technically make you with everything around here, so... I guess I plop this down. Grab one of you. Put you here. Do this, this, this. Boop. Gonna need one of the red ones for that. Yeah, I need, what, engines? So that, I need gears. So this will actually be gears. You know, I have gears somewhere around here being made already, but details. I'll take some of this. So we need you here, you to go here. Actually, another one of you to go here. A few more of those, but we need more copper now. Speaking of copper, I really should just automate the construction of these red things. This, it'll be engines. Over here, will be yeah, we need another one of these. Yeah, so this is going to have to be pipes, isn't it? And then I'm just going to have to pump in the cogs from somewhere, like over there, I guess. Actually, which reminds me, I wanted to, at some point, I wanted to have one of these going over to there. I need another one of those. Hmm. Yep, pipes. I don't want a chest here. That's set about there. We need to get these cogs up to there somehow. Which I was going to do this for that. No. Okay, well, that's not ideal. It's not ideal at all. She. Well, actually, hang on. No, I can do it here. Oh, I'll put this here. And then this here. That feeds cogs over to there. However, I still do need this getting somehow over to here. I actually just figured out how to do this. I know, I don't even need to do that. Just do this. And then do this. No, wait. This? No. I genuinely don't know how I get this to happen. Yeah, I'm not. I do need to do it like this. I have to move this over by one. And do this, this, and this, and this. So this ends up going here. This goes over this way. That turns there. Then we put in here. Well, that gets put in there. And then the cogs somehow get onto this line as well. Which actually, a lot easier than everything else. Boop. Excuse me. No. Okay, not as easy as everything else. But damn near. Good God, this is a headache and a half. I still can't do it. Oh, actually, if I move that down here, then I need a few more of those that then go over to here. And then we have it go up to here. Then we do this and this and this. Which this goes here. Then we go this way to then do it again right over to there. Wait. To there. And then we have engine. Should probably make this a fast inserter. Now keep making engines ever so slowly. I want 2 fluid wagons and 2 cargo wagons, I think. And I'm out of iron. Well, that was fast. Hang on a minute. And there goes all the power. Womp. And the factory dies. Yeah, no. Okay. Right. Train. Now, I do want it going this way. Because it's going to come up this way. Well, first off, we want this here. These two, and then 1 and 2, maybe. I forget. How do I? So actually, yeah, I am going to have to expand the rail quite a fair chunk. Excuse me. Because if I'm going to want... If I'm going to want these two... like so. And then I will probably need this here. And then pump. We'll probably need 2 more of those. For this one and this. For here and for here. And then, because honestly, this is just going to be for ammo. For the turrets down there. So I won't actually need all that much power, all things considering. And then, can I just, well, I can actually mine iron and bring it down. And do the same for the coal. Alright, we are going to want this to go all the way down here. Now, I am probably going to want a few chests as backlog. So that way we have enough of this. There we go. Whatever. Right. Actually, those will probably have to be fast inserters that are drawing out And then and at this point I should probably just draw from the gun conveyor belt, but I think it would be better off if I have my own iron supply for down there and have just a bunch of normal ammunition being made instead of a bunch of others. How are we doing on walls? Backing up any? Oh, a little bit. I mean, we definitely are. It's pretty good, I suppose. There we go. Okay, right. I need just two more. Then we'll want a bunch of those. Because to make normal bullets, we just need iron plate. Yeah, I'm not going to have it make the big rounds. No point, really. Where else we need a few of those. How did I do that? Why did I just do that? Right. We'll need you here and you here. We'll want you. You. Need the stone brick to make this. Well, in a way, it will work for now. Also need this. I wish I knew how to drag and click those huh. There we go. Now we are making ammo. To slowly be fed into the train. We need this stop here. Less than. What? I have no idea how that works. Hang on. Activity. We'll do. Uh, I really have no idea. So I guess that's a less than 0. So I guess that means like when it's empty and when it's full cargo. Item count. Cargo. Ammo. I have no idea how to. I guess we'll just have a empty fluid, I guess. Right. Cool. There we are. That's slowly gonna fill up with ammo. There we go. Okay. Right. That's our ammo being made. If we are worthy of Mordor. Okay. So that's this area temporarily set up. I do have another station, right? Yes. And I'm going to have 2 more pumps. Damn it. There we go. Okay. Well, there's one way to do it. We have arrived. Well, sort of. Right. So we are going to do... Excuse me. This. Uh, We're going to have to go this way, aren't we? Well, why am I struggling with this when I can just do... God, I confused myself. That was a very dangerous maneuver I just pulled. The dive out of the train maneuver. Risky and not wise. There we go. Yes. Add station, oil, wafer condition. Fluid count. Oil. Actually, this one I am just going to add a wait time. Of just 120 seconds. It's 2 minutes. It's going to wait here. It's going to do that. Actually, I'll just have this also do a wait count. And there we go. And also, we're going to set that to manual because stuff. Okay. Right. Well, now I just need to get the power down here. But let's get these oil pumps all laid out. Right, let's see. Pumps go here or here. I'm going to preemptively make the power grid here. I was holding spacebar like I was going to do something. Okay, that's the first amount of oil we're ever going to get once we get this thing up and running. Which is why I wanted a boatload of these, because these are going to be how I manage to get around the place. All right, there we go. Right. Right, next up we'll be getting down some these fine fellows. Ugh. At least the pollution hasn't reached down here yet. It's pretty good. But these oil pumps are probably going to pump out enough pollution to kill Earth. So, thankfully, I don't actually have to defend a large area with this. I just have to defend up, down, and to the sides. So, all right. Jesus. Okay, well, it has been an hour, but I'm gonna keep going a wee bit longer. So this might be a hot minute. Here we go. Here, 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 here. I don't want one of these here, so we can split the line like that. Oh boy. God, there's so much nature over here. Okay, right. Where is the cliff? It's over that way. Oh, I can just... Well, honestly, I don't actually need all that much defense. I just need to go, like, here at some point. So we'll end up seeing... It's kind of convenient. Yeah, that is overly convenient. Wow. Alright, we'll do it like that. Alright. Okay, let's get the conveyor belt itself. Right, basically meaning we need 2 of these for each of these carts, which we'll do 3. Uh, here and here, and we'll go up here. And then we will run this down to here. And boop. And then we just do this fun little thing here of doing this. And then I guess that could be this defense line because nothing's really gonna come up here anyways. So I'll kind of leave it like that, I guess. Fine by me. Leave it at that. We will need all of the power. But once we get that up and running, I'm going to actually run the conveyor belt that I need up that way first. Our first little baby outpost. Oh, it's such a grandest day. I have no more turrets, though I am going to put down one of these. Because this thing is going to basically tell me what the hell is going on down here. It's basically my child. Okay, let's get this stuff rolling, shall we? Bam. Yes. We have done it. Yay. Now that defends the lower section, right? Now, how much pollution does the actual oil wells make? Oh, not that much. Weirdly. What? Oh, because we only got the one going. Okay, well. Guess it's time we make that change. And eventually this will come over here. Wait, hang on. No, wait. Fluid count equal to 100. 1, 2, 3. Is that way we have that, and then this gets a fluid count. Oh, hang on. 0. Right now. Okay. Okay, well, go over here. So basically, it waits, is what happens. Yep. Anyway, we don't really need that, do we? Okay, right. Well, I think at this point we should probably have it start chemical plant. We'll also need a boatload of gallon jugs. Blue tanks. Yeah. How we doing? Right, you can make me what? Solid fuel. Which, honestly, I will probably have to have one of these making so that I can pump. Solid fuel. And have this go over to here. But next up, I'm going to need a lot of fucking pipes. And that's why I wanted a bunch of these. And also probably more of these. If at all possible. Ouch. Now I am going to have 1, 2 of these making steel. Just so I can have a little bit of steel, I guess. Just for myself. Well, let's do this. As that way, those get full up whenever physically possible. I needed 1 and 2. Alright, next up, I would need these. Okay, right, how are we doing? Right. I need more steel. Oh, the steel. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. What's wrong here? Right. Steel. I don't know. Did I help you again? Yes. I don't even know what the hell I did. Okay. Right. Grab that. Okay, here we go. A few more of those. Probably want to be a bad idea. We need... Oh, this is part of my crash ship. Well, I forgot I landed. Well, landing being a kind term. Right. I guess we just do basic oil processing, right? Right? It's kind of what we need to do. Uh, there we go. And I can take away that. Be free. You are not going to make it. You didn't make it. You, my friend, are going to get one stack of that. Okay. So that should function now, right? And there we go. Yeah, I do need to go down there and do all that, but for now I need a few more of these. And some coal, which I do have coal over here, which is actually, it was not intended, but it is actually extremely good for me. Okay, let's see. So I'm probably going to need, like, what? This here and that there. Let's see what happens. But right now I need that. Okay, anyways, I'm going to leave this 1 hour and 20-minute episode here. Thank you for watching and have a very wonderful day.